Imhotep. It's Dom Universe. I got a very special video for everybody today because I know a lot of people want to get back to their roots or get back to their ancient history, strengthen themselves, better their lives, connect back to God or what we call the source, right? So this is going to be the most blunt thing on the list. It's me, most blunt and straightforward. And that's why it's first. Now, number one is you need to let go of the illusion of religion. And this is because religion is not real. It's all a belief system made by someone else, right? All of them. All major religions are manipulated and tampered with. They have truth and they have lies to them. Another thing is all religions got their information from Africa, Kemet, and African spirituality, right? Now, you're going to hear in your life sometimes, you can't have spirituality without religion, but you have to do your research. Spirituality is not something that you become. It's something that a human is. And when you understand or learn what it means for something to just, when something just is when you're slipping into a realm of knowing. Okay? This is you opening your mind. When something just is, it just is. You're not being. That's a very dense way to, in this realm we're being. We are beings. But at the same time, everyone is a spiritual being already. You don't become a spiritual being, you already are. You become a religious person. You're not already religious. Religious is man-made. All religion is spiritual segregation. It's spiritual segregation and it causes wars. If there was no religions, everyone would be connected. Religion is turning this world into a Babylon. It split people up into groups. We're all a collective consciousness. We're connected to everything. Everyone and everything is sentient. It has senses. It's able to communicate with other things. Like, for example, this is conscience. This has a conscience. This pen has a conscience. Everything has a conscience. The air has a conscience. Right? So, and that's another thing you're going to start to see a lot within the coming years. You're going to see a lot of people letting go of religion. You're going to see your family and friends doing it. You're going to see a lot of famous people and people on TV doing it. We're in a time of information. We're in a time of awakening. We're in a time of enlightenment. The vibration on this planet is going up. People are becoming awake. You're going to see people starting to question what's going on in this world, in this society, in these governments, on this planet, and why things are happening. You get me? Chemtrails, unnatural disasters, artificial disasters, fake clouds. Why the sun being covered? Why is the weather getting hot? Or why is all these shootings happening? Or what's all these things we seeing flying around in the sky? Just stuff like that. Or what are these creatures we see? But anyway, listen. I call religion GMO spirituality, just GMO spirituality. But we moving on to number two, right? So number two is self-love. Now, I say self-love because everything starts inside, right? If you a person who don't love yourself, this means you probably have anxiety or depression, or you probably have a lot of internal conflict. You probably think you're not shit. You probably don't like yourself. You argue with yourself on the inside, right? Or you probably think you ugly, you don't like your flaws. You don't have confidence. What you need to be doing is creating. This comes from a love space, creating something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body and health. Do something for your mind, body, and soul, because they're all a union. All three are a union. We don't learn this in life. Most people don't. And we're taken away from that. Our union is all over the place because of school and the society we live in and the things we experience and trauma, etc. We experience a lot in our lives that take us away from the person we truly are, right? So, self-love, never lose sight of yourself. Now, when you don't love yourself and you treat yourself like shit, imagine how you're going to treat others. Which is why I say you have to go within and build love from the inside in order to give it out, right? So, another thing is learn how to forgive. You got to remember, we're all one. We're all a collective consciousness. Everything is connected. So this is why if you talk shit to somebody, you feel their energy. Somebody sad, you feel their energy, right? So I say forgive yourself and others. So if somebody hurt your feelings, they don't got to apologize to you. You can just still forgive them. That's something you have to learn how to do, because if you don't know how to forgive somebody, it's going to weigh heavy on your heart and make your heart chakra underactive. It's going to block your heart chakra, and your kundalini is not going to go past it. It's going to be stuck in your heart, and you're going to feel it often in many situations. You're going to feel your heart pulsate, not like a pain, but you're going to feel a sensation like it's not a pain, but you know something not right. It's more of a chakra imbalance. Learn how to forgive. A person don't gotta, and listen, you are the main one that you should be forgiven in certain situations, because a lot of times we beat ourselves up for doing certain things. We beat ourselves up for indulging in certain type of things. We have to learn how to forgive ourselves and forgive others, or else when we go to the afterlife, it's going to show up when we get judged. But listen, that's another topic. We already talked about that. You just practice self-love, loving yourself and others, give to others, take care of your health, take care of your life. Now, number 3, I have keeping your mind open. Now, one thing I noticed in this life, and one thing I learned, especially after learning about Agartha and all these creatures that's on this planet, because every day governments are finding new animals. And just imagine what the ones we don't see look like. Right? Now, keeping an open mind helps you keep your pineal gland open, because your pineal gland is in your mind. When you don't have an open mind, you're focused on things that's able to be, how do I put this? For a lower conscious to understand. When you don't open, like how I say, when you don't believe somebody when they telling you something, and you don't, like, everybody got their own truth, right? And if you're telling somebody, oh no, you're talking about bullshit, or you're lying, or that's not true, everybody got their own truth. Everything is a half truth. You have to know that. It don't matter what they saying, even if they lying, because if they lying, they gonna get their karma. But still, everybody got their own truth. So you can't tell somebody they lying. Everybody got their own belief system, and your belief system creates your reality. They don't gotta share your same belief. You can't make nobody believe what you believe in. But yeah, another thing is you need to learn about astrology. Now, when we're talking about astrology, this is you learning about yourself, learning about the world, the universe, everything, learning about how the planets affect you. Because if you don't know nothing about that, you're not going to be able to take advantage of certain type of energies that's taking place here. Because next year, Jupiter is going to be in fucking Capricorn. This is all year is going to be a time of high vibrations, creating, building something for yourself, getting into passions. You're going to see a lot of that next year. I promise to God, you're going to see a lot. And I'm already seeing it now. A lot of young people getting into their passion. They're not taking those society's standards for an answer. We're not here to abide by society. We're here to be free. We're here to do what we love to do. You don't love something somebody already created for you, bro. That's not how it works. Society and everything was already structured and set up for us. We don't need that shit. We didn't build it, so what do we need it for? We are going to build our own, right? But moving on. Now, I say astrology because when you learn about astrology, you learn about your life path, you learn about your natal chart. This means you're learning about yourself. Now, when you have all these, you got all these in your, in your natal chart, you got a bunch of planets and houses. So inside the houses, they represent zodiac signs. These are energies. And then you got the planets giving off energies and they combine, blah, 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 right? Now, in your life, like you could, for example, say you got one, I don't remember all the alignments. Now, listen, you may have one that basically represent you being sexual, or you knowing how to communicate with many people. Now, you might not know that, but it's in your natal chart, but you scared to talk to people. Now, let's say you learned about your natal chart, right? You could take and you can look at all the fucking energies and alignments you got, and you can utilize these into your life. Everything that it says you have in your natal chart, you're able to implement those energies into your life. Even if you're afraid to go talk to humans, other people, you have that ability. It don't matter if you're scared. The reason you're scared is because you're put here to learn to not be scared. That's why a lot of people don't even, never mind. Anyway, moving on. Your life path number and your natal chart, it teach you about yourself. Now, just because it got purposes, it got things in your life that it say you could prosper in or become, it don't mean you have to do that, because you are the creator of your own life. You don't have one purpose. Everything that's here it all serves a very similar purpose, which is to raise the vibration or wake people up or help people, just stuff like that, right? Or serve. Every purpose, every job, everything already does that naturally. Whatever job you're doing it to serve, right? So, yeah. But you got to be doing something you love. You don't belong working under nobody for your whole life. That's not what you're here for. Now, moving on. Life path, it helps you find what type of careers you can excel in, what you can do, what type of friendships you can have, what type of people you compatible in bed with. Now, people gonna look at this and think that's corny, or they think that astrology go as far as horoscopes and blah blah blah. You gotta remember, you gotta do your research. Our government uses astrology on us, and people don't know that. Our government takes advantage of the energies that's happening in the stars. And you got to pay attention. It helps you find out your life. It helps you find out what you can prosper in. It helps you find out what energy you have, what type of person you are. It will describe the shit out of you, because under the alignment you was born, those are the energies you carry. Now, moving on to number 4. Question everything. And I say this all the time. You have to question everything. Don't take one answer for the first answer, like I always say. But there is infinite knowledge. You basically know shit. You don't know anything. There's infinite knowledge on this in existence. Not even in this life. In existence, there's infinite knowledge. So you cannot stop learning, right? How do I put this? Don't be a person who regurgitate. When you hear certain information, like I already said this, but when you hear certain information, this does not mean take that first answer or information for correct. Just like how I give out information. Just because I give out information, it don't believe I'm trying to make you believe me. It don't mean you got to believe me. You take my information and go research it. See if I'm lying or not. I don't get on the camera and talk on my ass. Like, what the hell? That mean I'm putting people under illusion, and that karma would come back to me. I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm the one connected to the one people call God. I'm connected to the source. Why do you think I'm able to put out content every day? People you see doing this, spiritual people you see putting out content every day, think about it. These big YouTubers don't got this type of information in their head. They don't got this type of content. They got to make you wait one day out of a week. Now, I know certain content take a lot of time to make, but it's still a lot of YouTubers out there who make low quality or regular, even highs, who have the time, but they take a whole week or however long it take to make one video. Everybody got lives, yeah, but when you have a priority, you get what I'm saying. Ask questions all the time. Don't settle for one answer. Keep doing your research. Keep looking for the truth. The more questions you ask, the closer to the truth you will get. When something resonates with you, that's how you know you finding something. When you hop on YouTube and when you have a thought about something, remember this. And remember this. I promise to God. Just take this. When you have a thought about something you want to learn about, or something you found interesting, and then it goes to the back of your mind, later on you're going to run into something or somebody somebody or something that align with that thing you was thinking about. This is the universe putting it in your life to help you know more about it. You might open up YouTube and on the first page you got a video talking about something you was thinking about. That's how it works. Or you might get on TV, you might get on the game, you might listen to a song. You're going to hear or see something you were thinking about. This is synchronicity. This is the law of correspondence. This is the law of attraction. This is the law of nature. This is the law of cause and effect. All put together. Now moving on. Number 5, cut out negativity. This means people, places, and things and habits. So when you got negative people in your life, this lowers your vibration. You probably give your energy to them. You're low on energy. You probably want to go home, or you probably want to go to sleep afterwards. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Listen to me when I say this, because I know a lot of y'all are scared to cut y'all friends off. If your friend is not evolving you, if your friend is not helping you evolve, helping you become a better person, at all, or they're not a support system, if all they want to do is hang out and play, smoke weed and drink, party and club, do dangerous shit, that is not your friend. They don't give a fuck about your purpose. They don't give a fuck about what you're here for. They don't care about your life. They care about entertainment. You're only around, they only want you around to have fun. If you didn't exist, what the fuck you think they gonna be doing? They gonna be looking for somebody else to have fun with. Cause all they wanna do is have fun. You want to be around like-minded people. So surround yourself with people who want to see you do better. If you can't find them type of people, that means it's not time for you to have them. That means it's time for you to do it yourself. And eventually the people will come to you. You have to become the type of people you want to be around. When you're around certain people, those are the type of people you become. And you're gonna hear this all the time. This is why people say when a female hang around thoughts, she's a thought by association. When you hang around broke people, when you hang around stupid people, you become a broke person. You become a stupid person. You are an influence. You are influenced by your environment. You are a subject of your environment. You are a product of your environment. Just like it's very similar to how when you go around people who have like an accent, and let's say you don't got one, you might come back home talking like that person who had the accent. You are an influence of your environment. Now, this don't mean you have to identify with your environment. It's just that that's how it be working. Moving on. Protect your energy and your vibration. Don't let negative people harm your energy. Don't let people suck you dry. It's about how you perceive this, how you react to it. Now, notice something. When you go around people, you can feel that energy, but you don't have to react to it. You don't have to give them yours. Somebody might be irritating or hyper or annoying next to you. You don't have to give this person your energy. Ignore that person. Focus on yourself. Put yourself in the flow state. Focus on something else. They don't like somebody recently sent me a video of them in the airplane, and they were sitting next to this creepy dude who was doing all type of weird shit and movement with his body and his eyes, and it dawned on me. A lot of people feel uncomfortable around people out in public. And this is why I say you need to be able to be grounded outside of your comfort zone. I'm somebody who know how to sit next to a loud ass noise or annoying person and still keep my focus on something. And I'm somebody with who was diagnosed with ADHD. So my focus is originally all over the place. This is not something that's hard. It's about, when I say pay attention to how your brain do certain things or your conscious shift, I know your heart is associated with feeling, but you can still feel your brain. You can feel when your conscious shift. You can feel when your attention goes somewhere else. You can feel when you have negative thoughts. You can feel all type of shit in your mind. But you can also stop it. You can stop negative thoughts. You can reject negative thoughts. You can change negative thoughts to positive thoughts. You can reprogram your mind. You can manipulate, or you can use your subconscious. You can make it tap in. You can change your brain waves consciously. So learn about that. Learn about your mind, your body, and your soul. You have to align these three things. And I will be making a video on that. Now, 6 is strength. Strengthen your mind, body, and soul. This is how you find inner peace. How do I put this? I don't want to say this because I got a video coming, but your mind, body, and soul represent Osiris, Horus, and Isis, because your mind, it's the feminine energy, the masculine energy, and the primal energy. Our spirits go up to the sun when we die. Now, listen. Let go of fear, let go of hate, don't spread hate, don't be a negative person. I know it's a lot of people on here, a lot of people who watch my YouTube. I've talked to you people. Y'all have some fucked up mouths. y'all say a lot of some of y'all got some vulgar vocabulary, okay? And I know a lot of y'all got a lot of hate in y'all heart. Y'all got fear in y'all heart. Y'all ego is in the way, making y'all think that fear and hate is just an illusion. Fear and hate are the same thing, but it's low vibrational. You got to notice that. That's something you can also feel. You feel this in your lower body, but you going to feel it in many places. But when you feeling fear and hate, when you feel it, just embrace that feeling. Take it as, oh, this is a beautiful feeling. I'm supposed to feel this. This is me experiencing fear. You supposed to face fear, basically. When you feel that vibration, that energy of fear, relax into it. Just accept it. Don't be scared, but accept that feeling. Just let it marinate in it, and it'll go away. Now, moving on. Number 7, meditate. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but we all know the benefits of meditation. And we all know that's how you strengthen yourself and clear out your mind. This is also how you get rid of mental ailments. We all know the powers of meditation. I made many videos talking about it. Now, moving on. Number 8, you got to learn how to live in the present. This means you got to learn how to get into your body, breathe, live in the moment, be in a flow state. Now, I'm going to give y'all a secret from me. So, you know how when you daydreaming? You know how when you daydreaming, right? And your vision is blurry out here. What you're doing is keeping your vision off of the physical realm. That is why everything blurry. That blurry shit is called your peripheral vision. Right now, that is where I'm at. You're not focused on the physical realm. You're focused on you're in your own realm. This is why they say you're out of space, or you're not here. You're not all the way here, or you're out of this world, or your head is in the clouds, your head is in the stars. You daydreaming. Now, when you doing this, when you see that blurry vision, take your conscience from daydreaming and be conscious in the moment. Now, still have that blurry vision, but be aware. Stop daydreaming, but be aware in this moment while you got that blurry shit. Now, this is also how you see energy. This is also how you see vibration. This is also how you see auras. This is also how you see spirits. And that's why you see that shit in the side of your eyes. That vision, that blurry shit that you see when you daydreaming is the same thing that's in the corner of your eyes that's blurry. When you see stuff right there and you try to look at it and it's gone. This is what ADHD people do. But you don't got to be ADHD to be able to do this. This is something everybody's supposed to be able to do. People who are ADHD, their mind is in a higher dimension. It's not here in this realm. But yeah, moving on. That's how you get into a flow state. That is flow state. When you're focused on something, it's just like a camera. When you focus out, everything in the back is blurry. You got tunnel vision. You're focused on what matters. So pay attention to what matters. You can feel your conscious go from something else. So when you focused on something, when you're paying attention to something, pay attention to when your mind go off of it and try to bring it back. But yeah, living in the moment. One way you can live in the moment is learn how to breathe deeper. Learn breathing exercises. Learn about prana. Another thing is follow and trust your intuition. Connect back with your child side. Your child side is pure. It's when you was a child, your pineal gland was open. You were pure. You were fearless. You were very imaginative and creative. You were not pussy when you were a child. You may have got taught fear. You probably got taught hate. But before that, all that aside, children are brave and pure. When we grow up, we learning and we seeing all type of stuff, thinking we got to be scared of it. We get traumatized. We have hurtful experiences that change us in the future. And we use our past to identify with our present, when that's not the case. You're not supposed to hold on to the past. Your past does not, it don't define you. Now, moving on, show gratitude. This is number 10. Showing gratitude triples your gifts. So you know how when I say saying thank you triple your blessings, it triple your gifts. What you doing when you say thank you, and you can even write this down. Be thankful for everything you got, like TV, bed, pillow cover, table, laptop, phone, fan, guitar, goddamn PlayStation. You have everything already. You have material abundance at the moment. Notice it and be thankful for it. What you doing is, so everybody is a reflection of the universe. The universe gives and it blesses, it gifts. It gives people. Oftentimes, people don't say thank you for the things they get. So they don't acknowledge that the universe gives you through people. Oftentimes. So saying thank you is you acknowledging that you got a gift from the universe. This is why gratitude, it should be taught from a child. And gratitude is stuck with me since a child. I feel OCD if I don't say thank you. I feel OCD if I burp and I don't even say excuse me. I have to say excuse me. I have to say thank you. I feel very fucking OCD if I don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Acknowledge your gifts. Okay, so for a lot of people who on YouTube and you watching this, I want you to know something. You're gonna run into a lot of spiritual channels on YouTube, and it's gonna be hard to know which one's fake. That's why I say keep your pineal gland open. Take care of your pineal gland. A lot of these people on YouTube who are spiritual, they're fake. A lot of people who are part of the conscious community, they're fake. They're liars. They're fake spirituality, and they're leading you to lies. I watch some of these people, and I see, and I'm like, this person is lying. Or what are you talking about? Or you're putting people under illusion, or you're spreading lies, or that's not the truth, or that's not how certain things went. You will be able, when you learning the right knowledge, you will be able to tell who real and who fake. But that's pretty much it. Take care of yourself. Hotep. Dom Universe taking off. I love you all. Like, subscribe.